had to cleanse for more than 2 years to actually connect with my ancestors. After getting connect, and then I wake up in the morning, I tell her, I'm like, yo, bruh, I had a weirdest dream ever. We were standing under this tree, there was a snake, I was dragging you, trying to show you, Guti, there's a snake, let's go, let's run away. Only to find out, Guti, no, these were my ancestors. The snake. How am I having an STD whereby I haven't had sex for almost a year because this thing was so embarrassing? And another thing, I don't ask. I don't have to ask. They will know. They will know. This is what I'm deserving. This is what I need right now. I don't even have to open my mouth and ask for it. But when hello Statazami, how is everyone? I hope everybody is good. It's a Saturday namhlanje. It's around about I think it's going to 5 or 6 somewhere lapho ke god. It's episode 3 season 2 story time. Boo 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 boo, drum rolls. And I think everybody has been waiting for this episode because it's where we're going to be sitting down and we're going to be talking, and the topic is spirituality. Yeah, so we're going to be talking about spirituality. Well, I'm going to be talking about how I found out I was spiritual, what happened. So by the end of the story, you guys are gonna learn a few things, ne? Don't mind me when I'm writing things down, is because I forget so many stuff, so writing things down really helps me. So by the end of the story time, Sami, you guys are gonna learn to stop being ignorant. Yabona guys, more ignorant, abantu bazoyenza slim emhlabeni. Stop being ignorant. Number 2, you need to learn to listen to your inner voice. Yabo leya voice lalel. You'll never regret listening to that voice. The third point is that trust your instincts, because they are never wrong. They can never be wrong. Kodwa ke thina, because we are who we are. It's fine. But inner voice ikutshela ukuthi don't go. And then lastly, never ignore red flags, whether it's your friend, whether it's bestie, and I'm a bestie, whether it's your boyfriend, whether it's your girlfriend. Never ignore red flags. Never. Anyways, you guys, let me just quickly go to Checkers Liquor and get something to drink. I hope you guys are also gonna get something to drink, because we can never gossip, we can never gist. Like, there must be something. I do me just no petrol. So let's go and get something to drink, and we're gonna come back and then we're gonna get into it. So I'll see you soon. Okay guys, we're at the shopping center right now, and I'm going to buy much oil because there is no story time without oil. The sober version will never sleep, like the not drunk version, but the version with the alcohol. I get this rain, not this rain, not this rain, because we were just outside 2 seconds ago. The next thing, it's raining, but anyways, you guys, we're gonna get liquor, and then I'm gonna go back to the house. Lalilani, story time in the next hour. Lalilan, look at this rain. I'm so mad because it wasn't raining like this 2 seconds ago. Or maybe it's this side. It's not my side, it's the other side. But anyways, yeah, we're at the liquor store. Let me just get these few stuff, and then guys, we are back from Checkers. So yeah, topic spirituality. How I found out Subuti I'm spiritual. Well, number 1, I always knew that there was something about me. Since I was a kid, I've always known, Guti, I am that child. I'm different from other kids, because I used to dream a lot. I used to see things. But when I was growing up at home, I come from a Roman Catholic family. Ekaya where that those people go to church. So every time when I tell them stuff, Ekaya, they'll just brush it off. That's when we are hlanya, those type of things. So like my mom, they'll just tell me, I just pray, who's right, you see. So it's something that I've always been ignorant of until I was in high school. So when I was in high school, I used to be that naughty kid. I was very naughty. I started going out when I was 12 or 13. Mind you, I was still a virgin, but I used to love going out. I used to sneak out of the window and pulling a weed. phumeng ewindi, ngihambe ngiyophuza amachwala. I would go to street bash, but one thing about me, I would always sneak out of the house for enjoyment. I've never sneaked out of the house for a man, a woman, a relationship. No, I've never been that kid. Every time when I sneak out, it was always for enjoyment. So I get feeling I've been that kid, pulling a windy and all of that, until I met another girl. There was this girl that I met this girl. So guys, I don't want to call I don't want to use somebody's name. So I think this person, I'm just gonna name this person. We're just gonna give this person a name. I think we should go with the name of Sotin. Okay, we're gonna name this person Ulerato because we don't want to use the person's name. Yeah, so Sumbizi Ulerato, we're gonna call this person Ulerato. Okay, I met this Lerato girl. When I met this Lerato girl, we were drinking, okay, sharp. And then I think I was 14 that time. I was 14. And then she asked me, oh, how old am I? This thing of us having to lie about our age. I used to lie about my age when I was still young because I've always been that curvy girl, but I was young. So when I was 14, I met this girl and then I lied. I was like, no, I'm 16 because it was wrong to go out. I knew what I wasn't supposed to go out. Okay, and then she told me she was 25. So already the age gap, the age difference, right? I met this girl, started being friends. So I'm still in school. I'm not making any money. I'm just going to school. So if I'm going out, I'm only going out to areas around my area where I'm going to walk back home and stuff. So when I met this girl, I met her far. It was far where I was. It was in town, actually, in town. She used to be this big sister to me, and then I started being honest to her. I was lying. I'm 14. I'm doing grade 8. I'm doing at grade 9. So I started being friends with this person. I think I was doing grade 9. I was doing grade 9. So every time on weekends, she would be like, hey, you know what? Let's go out. Let's go to Dontoni. I will give you Imali Kibela because she's working. Oh guys, I need to start drinking. So she would be like, she'll be like, no, let's go out, it's fine. And then we'll go. And I used to be so lucky. I mean, I've always been a lucky child with people giving me money, strangers. People would just give me money. So every time when we were going out, me and this girl, we'll always meet guys. And when I'm saying we meet guys, we don't even have to meet guys in the club or wherever. We could just be walking in town. Someone parks his car, Mercedes. But those days, back in the days, we didn't care about Mercedes and all those brands. As long as it was a car and it can take us to the club, we are fine. So I used to be lucky. People always stop their cars, basbuz and yapi. Then we'll be like, no, we're going to buy food. At that time, we're going to buy fried chips. And it's during the day. So we also had another friend who used to stay in town. She used to stay in an apartment. So me and this Lerato, we would meet in town and go to the other girl's apartment. So during the day, we're going to buy fried chips and we're going to chill by the other girl's apartment. And then we wait for later to go out. So this other guy would ask us, what do we want? And then we were like, no, we're going to buy food. Okay, would just give me 400 rand. And 400 rand was money back then, guys. So I used to have that luck. People will always stop, give us money or whatever we want. Sometimes they would even ask us, where are you guys going later? We would tell them, no, we're going to the club. And then they were like, no, it's fine, we're gonna go with you guys, dress up, we're gonna go to the club, we'll pay for your drinks and stuff. We always run away. Okay? We are the runaway we are the runaway team. Once we drink alcohol, we are gone. Okay, so this girl kept on being my friend until we were close, until we were bestie boombas. We continued with the friendship until I finished my matric. I matriculated sharp. And then after matriculating, I went to look for a job. I looked for a job. I got a job. I was working in Garden Court. I was working at Garden Court as a hostess. As I was working as a hostess, and then I told my friend, how girl, listen, sengiyasebenza phela manje nami, so since you always take me out, let me also take you out. Actually, let's do this thing. 2 weeks of the month, you're gonna take me out. 2 weeks of the month, I will take you out, because we are besties. So to me, I was showing humanity. Kantiena, she's being pissed off by this thing. It irritates her. Now I can be able to do stuff for her right now. So we'll go to Wimpy, Spur, like, you know, if I take her to Wimpy this week, next week she takes me to Spur, you know, we're taking each other out. And imagine we don't have to drink guys' money. Unless guys can top up from whatever we're buying for ourselves, then it's okay. But we would manage to buy stuff for ourselves. We'd manage to go out with our own money, buy tickets, because we used to be party lovers. We were party animals. There's no event we wouldn't go to. There's no party you will never see our faces. So I started working ne? Things started going well for me, and then I decided to relocate. I relocated from Devon to Joburg to Pretoria, and then when I got to Pretoria, I started doing an internship. When I was doing this internship, okay, things were going well. I think it took me like 2 months. Guys, I don't want to say a lot of things. I don't want to mention people's names. But I was doing a soccer internship to be a present, right? Don't want to mention stuff. I don't want anything to get me in trouble. But yeah. And then I ended up dating this soccer player. When I dated this soccer player was like, no, I need to stop working Lana because guys are after me. I need to stop working here. Guys are after me. People are looking after me. And he's gonna pay my rent. He's gonna do this. He's gonna do that. I was like, no, I'm not quitting my job, dude. I can't quit my job because now you said you're gonna do 1 and 2 and 3 for me. Guy did the things. That time I'm 19, if I'm not mistaken. I think I was 19. Guy asked for my account. Mind you, I'm not used to guys sending me money. I'm used to 300s, 400s, 500s, 600s. First payment, this guy sent me like 20 something K. That was like my first huge amount of money in my account. And then he was like, send me your landlord's account. Okay, paid for my rent for 3 months. The next thing, he was buying groceries. The next thing, you know, I had to stop this work. This thing that you are doing here, and you need to stop working here. You should stop this thing. And mind you, this team that I was working for, I used to travel Epolokwane, Limpopo, the whole of Limpopo. I would go to Mpumalanga because everywhere where the team goes, I would be there. Now here's my mistake. Everything that was happening in my life, I would always come back and report to my best friend. Tommy, phone call. Pela, my friend is in Durban. I'm in Pretoria right now, right? Tommy, I met this guy. Tommy, this guy has paid my rent. This guy paid my rent. Tommy, this guy 20,000. Tommy, this guy Pela. 3 months down the line, guy got me a promise ring. First person I call, my best friend. Tommy, this guy engaged. Ring. Picture, friend. So each and every little thing that is happening in my life, I am reporting because Pela, this is my best friend, remember? So, you know, to me, it's like, it's a good thing because every time when I'm happy, this person is happy in my head. Dilulu I am. Dilulu I am, right? Okay, my friend was happy. I thought my friend was happy. Ganti, ay son, ngana ngekho happy. But she would keep on asking me every detail nami ngiyamtshela. So this guy, each and every month, like my account normally, like during the month is floating goma 46,000. I stopped work. I wasn't working in Pretoria. In Pretoria, I spent most of my time not working, not doing anything. I wake up, I go do shopping, I come back, I drink alcohol, I eat whatever I want to eat, I come back, I sit in the house, I sleep. That is literally my life. Soft girl era. I understand. Like my friend, then she started saying, okay, I want to come visit you at Pretoria and whatsoever. I'm like, oh, cool, no problem. Book a flight to girl, afika zongivakashela. Nangempela ugel afika zongivakashela. The next thing, okay, I want to show her around. I'm paying the bills. Everywhere I'm paying the bills because phela ngazi ukuthi best friend yami. And I have money, so money is not an issue. Money is not the issue la empilweni yami. Anywhere we go, I pay. Every clothes that I buy for myself. You know when you have, I don't even know what type of relationship I was having with that girl because there's no way if I'm buying an Adidas t-shirt, I'm buying exactly the same price for her. anything that I buy, if I'm buying myself something for 1,000, I will buy something for my friend Yaga 1,000. I don't compromise with my friend. Anything I'm getting for myself, I'm getting for my best friend. Everything, literally. There is no person I used to love like that person. That girl used to be my bestie, like my bestie boomba. Even my family knows this girl. I know this girl. We were this close, to a point whereby if she's in Durban and she will call me, Ati, yo, bruh, I'm going through a lot. You know what, Ekaya, this is what's going on. Then I'll be like, you know what, just go to my house. My mom is not there. My mom is working. Just go to my house, bruh. Go and sleep. Who cares? Under the mat. Go there. Kandangazi ukuthi girl, she's busy, lana. Like, she's on a mission. This person is on a mission. Because my mom is not home. I'm not home. What are you doing, Ekaya? Ngingeko. What are you doing in my house? Okay, yes, I allowed you to go there, but then, you know, now when I come to think of it, okay, that was the biggest mistake I would have done. I did, actually, because why am I bringing someone in Kailami whereby I'm not around? I'm not around. But back then, I thought this was my best friend. Hambi into, okay, let's say, you know what, things are not going well for me at Durban. Can I please come and stay with you at Pretoria? I will come and look for a job that side. It's I told me it's cool. Well, you don't need to pay rent, Lana. You don't have to pay anything. You can come and stay with me. It's fine. Again, I think nama suitcase. Already I've spoken to a few people that I know that can help her with the job. Then she starts working, but it wasn't a serious job. But then I started noticing certain things. Like, it could be some stupid type of thing, but every time when Ulirato is around, my things always goes sideways. Even the littlest thing. Please. Anyways, yeah. Also, look at like those small things. As I told you, I am a lucky person. People can randomly, like me now, I can go to McDonald's or wherever, for example, and someone just pays for me and they don't ask for my number. I can be a Zara. Someone can just say, okay, let me pay for you. And they won't even ask for my number. They won't even ask for anything. I just have that luck. But now, when Lerato is around, I don't get that. People don't even look at my side. But when Lerato is not here, everything is smooth. My life is just soft girl air. And I'm delulu, I'm ignorant, which is the point that I told you guys. Never, ever be ignorant. Yabona ignorant. Delulu mina, I don't even notice all these things. Well, I do, but I'm just like, hey, maybe it's one of those days, yabo. It's one of those days. Like, I don't, like mina, I won't even have to compromise when I'm alone. I won't even have to compromise anything. But when I'm with this girl, I would have to compromise. For example, I could drink the most expensive champagne without having to ask. But when I'm with Ulerato Din, expensive champagne, gizo like 200, no. Why don't you guys drink this? But when I'm alone, I get whatever I want. And the people around me would even say, "Ay man, I don't like this person." And I would talk for her. I would literally fight for this girl. Why am I on phone? Because this is my best friend. Why don't you like my friend? If you don't like my friend, it means you don't like me. From friends to cousins. Manje ngiyamclaima ke manje. Say cousin yami. I don't say she's my friend anymore. When people ask me who is this, she's my cousin. She's not my friend, manje. She's my cousin. Upgrade dealer son. Upgrade dealer sis. Say cousin. Cousin Edin. This thing keeps on going on. So this one last day, right? So my relationship, thank you. So my relationship with my ex-fiance, I had this relationship. It was a good relationship, but I didn't understand our relationship. Actually, let me not even say it was it was an awkward relationship, but I loved it. Because how can you be engaged to someone and they know me, we would even go to Mpumalanga to his family, everybody knows me. But mind you, this person, we would spend a month or two without seeing each other, whereby this person stays in Joburg, I stay in Pretoria. We're literally 1 hour away from each other, but we would go for months without seeing each other. But in Mali, it's unlimited. Mina, I would receive imali notification week to week. When I'm saying notification, I'm not talking about 2,000, I'm not talking about 3,000, I'm talking about 15,000, 20,000. You know, kuluma ngama digits, to a point whereby I didn't even know what to do with the money. But because I was a kid, I wasn't disciplined, I didn't know all these things. Nobody was there around me. Mind you, my mom is in Durban. All of this is happening while I'm in Pretoria. No one is guiding me. It was okay, Candace, start up a business, do this with the money, do that. So this money, it's just money I waste on clothes. It's money I waste on going out, drinking alcohol and all of those things, because I had no one to guide me. Right? And in Angu, Lerato Lana, everything she says goes. And we can pop a bottle of champagne anytime. Money is not the problem. You understand? My ex-fiance, he doesn't mind. He doesn't, when I'm telling you, he doesn't mind, right? But now here's the thing. The last time how my relationship ended, it was the funniest thing on earth. Till today, I still don't understand. We didn't fight. We didn't have an argument. I never cheated. He never cheated. Nothing happened between us. Nothing. When I'm saying nothing happened, well, me, on my side, I know for a fact, till today, I was clean in that relationship. I never did anything. Okay, was going to play a Europe. And if I'm not, I don't know if it was Europe or what, but I think he was going to play a Europe. He was going for a month or 2 months or 3 months, yeah, but I think he was going for a long time. So we planned, it's okay, since I'm going to play for a longest time, I need to make sure that I pay your rent for 6 months and make sure you have clothes for the new season, because I remember it was we were approaching Isam. So every after 2 months he will buy me clothes. I have money for clothes, I have money for everything, but he prefers to buy things for me because he's keeping the promise that he made when he made me to leave that internship, right? Okay, he was supposed to come, right, that day. I remember that day, it was Friday. Okay, this guy, he was like, okay, I'm coming. Okay, sharp. I woke up, me and Lerato, we cooked samp. I still remember that day like it was yesterday. Me and Lerato, we wake up, we're like, today we're craving for samp. We cooked samp. After cooking samp, we took a shower. We bought flying fish because I used to love flying fish. We bought like 24 flying fish, and then I think we drank like 3 or 4 dumpies. The next thing, I was sitting like this, foot in bed. The next thing, I passed out. Lerato is right next to me. My phone is right next to us. After passing out, my ex-fiance called. I'm not waking up. Lerato is up. She's ignoring my phone. She's not waking me up. She did not wake me up. Hey, okay. Okay, sharp. My ex had to go inside the security apartment and told the security he's trying to call me. He can't get hold of me. Then the security is like, Candace is upstairs. Okay. Security took him up to my apartment. Figure security but knock. When they're knocking, okay, Lerat went to open the door. When this girl opens the door, and then my ex-fiance is shouting, why are you guys not picking up my call? I've been outside for an hour. And then I wake up, and because I'm hearing loud voices, I'm like, who's shouting, Lana? Who's shouting? Son, give up. And then when I wake up, this guy is here. And then he's shouting at me. I'm like, baby, I was sleeping. I was dead sleeping. I said, so why didn't she tell you? And then she's like, no, I didn't hear the phone. How? Njani, sis. Njani, because you were seated right next to me. I was sleeping and you didn't hear the phone. You just didn't want to tell me, Uguti, my phone is ringing. You just didn't want to wake me up. That's all you can say. Okay, I went out with my ex. Okay, we did shopping. We also bought gym clothes. We bought alcohol groceries, we bought food groceries, and then he paid for my rent for 6 months. And then he sent me, I think the last money he sent me, it was like 35,000. And the way that day was so perfect, everything that guy was doing, you could sense it's like he's doing it for the last time. Because the clothes, the amount of clothes he bought, the amount of food he bought, the amount of alcohol he bought, and every time when he pays rent, he will pay 3 months, not 6 months, but then he paid 6 months. Okay, we went to lunch. After lunch, okay, sharp. After lunch, okay, we talk, and then he take me back home. Hi, unfortunately, we didn't get time. We didn't get quality time. We didn't get quality time. So I was like, it's fine, I guess. Okay, I went back to my place. As I went back to my place, more guy travels. So as he's traveling, we keep on talking. Oh, I love you. I miss you already. Okay. He gets to Europe. When he gets to Europe, he's sending me pictures, video call, and then the conversation started getting lesser and lesser and lesser. From texting every day, video calling every day, to texting me 2 times a week, to texting me once a week, to texting me 2 times a month. And he's about to come back, man. And I'm asking him, baby, did I do anything wrong? Are you okay? He will reply after 2 months. Hey, the month where he was supposed to come back, I was supposed to go see him immediately. Okay, was nowhere to be found. Dololo. Hey, this guy is nowhere to be found. And I was asking myself, what did I do, Ganti? Ganti, what is it that I did to this person? Because I know I do not cheat on this person. I do not do anything to this person. I'm even calling his mother. Mama, I don't know what I did to your son. Your son is acting weird. I'm not girlfriend. Manja, what's going on? Also, Mama, Ebo, we were just on the call now, and this person was telling me, Uti, you guys were talking. Now I'm like, I've never spoken to this person for the past 2 months. And I'm busy crying on his shoulder. My friend, my bestie boom, told me, I don't know what's going on with this guy. Uyenza so na. Kanti shoulder to cry on is my biggest enemy la. She's the cause of everything that is happening. She is the cause. Busy ngiyakhala kugeli. I lost everything one by one until I was left with nothing. The first thing, guy came back. Guy never saw me until I just decided, okay, let me stop pestering this person. This person doesn't want to see me. I don't have a job. I remember I don't have a job. 3 months pelin. I'm left with 3 more months to pay rent. I can't pay this rent. I can't afford this rent for a 2-bedroom apartment. Are you mad? Are you crazy? You the craze? But gosh, landlord chased us away. I think it was the 7th month. Landlord was like, now that you can't afford, you need to find a place that you can afford. We started selling stuff. Before that, we started selling stuff. We started selling from washing machine. We started selling man's dryer. We started selling all those big stuff, all those big furniture stuff, until we were left with nothing because we had to pay rent. Remember, Lerato wasn't paying rent because rent was being paid. Lerato is a soft girl. Because of me. Mina ngiqanda le fruit manu le rati qanda lami so samaqanda lana so bayithu. Okay, landlord chased us. Okay, sharp, we had to find an apartment. Okay, we found an apartment in the same complex, but this apartment is a 1.5 bedroom. I remember we were staying with this other girl that we were staying with. So now we have to share. Now we were sharing from being iqanda to being okay. We moved to that smaller nyana place. When we moved to that smaller nyana place, it was so embarrassing. It was sad. It was sad. A whole me, Candace, who used to book flights in and out Durban. If I want to fly on Tuesday and come back Wednesday, I do that. If I want to fly again, flights was not an issue. Right now, we are saving. Even 20 rand is an issue. 20 rand is an issue. Now I need to look for a job. Finding a job is difficult. We stayed. Okay, we started picking up. I meal. Hi, it's me and my chomi. We're still trying to figure out what's yabo. Okay, cool. Then I meet somebody else again. When I meet somebody else, I think it was 6 or 7 months later, I meet someone again. When I meet someone again also takes me from here to here. Is it not this big mouth? Chomi, shoot me right now. I'm calling my friend. Chomi, I met this guy, first date, he took me to a massage. And a massage those days, it was a big thing because it's not everyone who used to go to massages those days. Back in the days, massage, full body, stones, wara. Trust me. This guy took me to a massage. The next thing, I'm calling my chomi. This guy took me to a massage. Okay, guys, I'm soaking shisha, ne? And I'll be anyways, you guys, chomi, I got this guy. This guy took me to a massage. First date, nan. Second date, the guy comes back. Hi, second date. Guy takes me to buy Kevin Klein. And mind you, I didn't know what was Kevin Klein back then. Kevin Klein shopping was 10k. Guy, he was doing miracles. I'm like, oh, I get this time around if I don't get married, angaz. And I'm busy updates to lerato chomi kyalunga again. And then friend is like, I want to meet this guy. I want to see this guy who has got your hearts, blah blah blah. Hi bo. Okay, finally I introduced my best friend to main. Hey. Okay, they liked each other, they vibed. Okay, cool. I'm like, okay, cool. But now it's still different, ne? When I'm with my person, sisobai too, I'm still iqanda. But when Ulerato is around, limitation. There's always limitation when this girl is around me. Njalo, there's always limitation when Lerato is around. But when I'm alone, there's nothing in the world. And another thing, I don't ask. I don't have to ask. They will know. This is what I'm deserving. This is what I need right now. I don't even have to open my mouth and ask for it. But when Lerato is around, I have to ask. If I'm asking, we have to lower the standards. Right? Aura yaga girl vele, her aura vele nje, it was too much vele. Every time when she's around, things always goes sideways. They always goes. It's either people will cross us, but we are coming, buy this. The next thing, people know it to be fine. Now I have to be paying the bill, or people are leaving us, or there's always something going on when Ulerato is around. But when I'm alone, things are always smooth. Okay, ihambi into. Guy was like, you know what? I don't like where you are staying. Ne? Can I please get you a loft? I want to get you a loft so you can be closer to me, so I can be able to see you every time I want to see you. Dilulu calls the chomi. Guy, Bella, he said he's getting me a loft. Now, this was the part that made me to start realizing there's something wrong with this girl. There is something wrong with this girl. Okay, mind you, when I lost everything, this girl went back to Durban. She relocated back home. Now she only comes back when she's visiting me, right? When I told her, Uguti, this guy is getting me a loft, she was like, wait, I'm coming. Okay, let's do the maths. It's 1 hour. Actually, Futi, I don't like this thing, yaga 1 hour. When back then, guys, kusakhona ikhulula, a flight called Kulula. Maybe you would know. There was a Kulula, there was Mango. I don't know the other one. Ikulula and Mango back then, guys. A flight from Durban to Joburg to Durban used to be 30 minutes, 45 minutes max. I don't know what happened. The day kwaphela iMango neKulula flights, they always take 1 hour, 10 minutes. I don't know that. I remember flights used to be 30 minutes, not 1 hour. So back then, If flight was 30 minutes. So for a person osuka eDurban coming to Joburg, it would be 1.5 hours. Because let's say 30 minutes your flight, waiting for your luggage, how train from Joburg to Pretoria. So maximum 1.5 hours to get to Pretoria. Bus is 10 hours. So let's say 12 hours. Because now you have to get your staff request, blah, blah, blah. Taxi, 8 hours, right? So tell me, this person who got to Joburg in 3 hours, which transport did she take? Which transport did this person take? If flight is 1.5 hours, if flight will take you 1.5 hours to get to my place, if bus will take 12 hours to get to my place, a taxi will take like 8.5 hours to get to my house. 3 hours, where are you coming from? It means you were around when Aveli. You've been around. You've been here. It's just that it means slim. She got here. The minute she got here, okay, she got to my house and then she was like, tell me the story, Yini, what's going on? What did this guy say? And I get happy, she's not happy about this story that I'm telling her. She's not happy at all. She's not happy at all. Okay, I'm telling story. When I'm telling her the story, she stayed for a weekend. Monday, I need to go see my guy because he needs to send payment for e-loft because I've made arrangements. I got e-lease, I've signed the lease. Now I need to pay. Monday, guy is nowhere to be found. Tuesday, guy is nowhere to be found. 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month, second month, guy is nowhere to be found. My friend athi nje kumi, uyabona nje Thomi lento abafana, I told you abafana nje nya. You know what, let's move to Joburg. I don't like this Pretoria thing anymore. Let's just go to Joburg. We're gonna share a room. Vele no one knows us at Joburg. We'll start on a fresh slate. We'll look for a job. Dun. Okay, that time I'm studying Vele. Like there was a course that I was doing already. I was doing entrepreneurship and marketing management. Ne? Okay, sharp. We moved to Joburg. We got this 1 bedroom. I think it was I even forgot this place, guys. It's Eden. No, it's not Edenville. I forgot that place, guys. Westin. It next to that university. Is it university? UJ. Yeah, close to UJ, right? So we were staying there in that one room, sharing a room, me and this girl. And then I started getting sick. I started dreaming of sleeping with people. Every time I would sleep, I would dream of, I would have weird dreams of me having sex. Something is choking me up. So the next thing I wake up, I can't even go to school. My legs are swollen. It was bad. I was getting sick each and every day. I couldn't attend school. Each and every day, it kept on getting worse. Right? Until this one day, I woke up, I started cleaning. Mind you, Gelly has got a job in Joburg CBD. I don't know this job she was doing, but she was working, right? Mina, I'm busy with my school stuff, man. Okay, when I'm busy with my school stuff, I woke up this day, I started cleaning. So we're staying in 1 bedroom. So we are sharing the closet, really. Like she has a drawer, I have my drawer. Dun. Okay. Ngiyatlina. Sickness yami, there was this thing that was coming out of my vajayjay. Alright? There was something that was coming out of my vajayjay. It wasn't smelling, but that thing, I don't know what example can I use. But that thing was so bad to a point whereby I had to change my pads 3 times a day. I had to go to a gynecologist. I had to go to doctors. There is no medication I didn't try. Every time when I go to a gynecologist, they would run tests. I even did a test a cancer because I thought I was dying. I thought I was sick. Meanwhile, I'm sick traditionally because of Uchomi. This thing kept on getting worse and worse to a point whereby there are times whereby I would wake up in the morning, dress up and go sit emgaqweni. For no reason. Singing par. I'm really close to losing my mind. I'm close to losing my medulla. I'm close. Because why am I going to sit on the streets? Why? Tell me why. Okay, ngatlina again this day. When I was cleaning, I found plastic. This plastic had a substance. And when I'm looking at this substance, it's the same as this substance coming out of my vajayjay. And I even had to take my pad out and compare these two things. These things are literally the same. I called my mom. Now let's take it back a little bit. Remember this person used to go to my house? She would sleep at my house. My mom was not there. I was not there. Who knows what she was doing? Who knows? Because even me and my mom, I didn't have a relationship with my mom. I had to ask Ulerato to ask things from my mom. Because every time when I asked for things from my mom wouldn't give me. But if I asked Lerato asked for my mom to give us imali just to buy something, my mom will give. If I'm asking my mom wouldn't give. I told my mom after finding this substance, Mama, listen, remember I've been telling you I've been sick, this and this and this has been happening. I'm seeing the same thing, and it's the same thing that is coming out of the plastic Lerato, ne? And then my mom is like, hi man, when we are cool and my STD, like you need to go. How am I having an STD whereby I haven't had sex for almost a year? Because this thing was so embarrassing. I couldn't even sleep with someone. I couldn't have sex with anyone because umuntu uzotini. Like I can't even take out my underwear in front of anyone because this thing was so embarrassing. Ulerato doesn't know. She knows, but I didn't tell her about the situation. There's so and so. Until this one day, when I discovered, no man, wrong land. I had a dream. This dream, I was with Ulerato, we poolside, and there was a huge, like a big tree. So me and Lerato, we were under this tree, poolside. There was this big snake, a big yellow snake. It was on the tree. So me trying to drag Lerato, let's go, a snake. Right. And then I wake up in the morning, I tell her, I'm like, yo, bruh, I had a weirdest dream ever. We were standing under this tree. There was a snake. I was dragging you, trying to show you, Guti, there's a snake. Let's go, let's run away. Only to find out, Guti, no. These were my ancestors. The snake is my ancestor, because if you are spiritual, you will know, Guti, a yellow snake or any color, if but not black, that is your ancestor. It depends ukuthi ke amadlozi akini anjani afika kanjani, but all I know ukuthi if the snake is not black, that is your ancestor. So that snake was my ancestor showing me this snake, which is Lerato. Do you understand how this dream is confusing? So in order for you to understand Amapupone, it's not everyone who understands Amapupone, because even me, I never understood that dream before. I thought the snake was trying to bite us, and the snake was my ancestor trying to show me this one. This is the person Yolana, right? Okay. I think 2 days later, okay, vele, like this 2 days, senyamnyanya ugeli, like nje vele, like already when I look at her and I just want to spit. I don't want anything to do with her. 2 days later, ugeli, she went to take a shower, right? Okay, do you want to smoke? Okay, she went to take a shower. She went to take a shower at 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Kelly went to take a shower. I've never seen someone bath for 3 hours. What are you bathing for 3 hours? Go 10 ebusuku. What exactly are you doing? So I was so curious. I'm like, Yazin, let me go. Let me just push this door and see Uguti. What is this bath? Because she's been gone for such a long time. I pushed the door. She's like, no, nyakeza. As I enter, I'm seeing this big cosmetic bag. Mind you, my friend never had cosmetic bag. My friend used to use my soap, my face cream, my roll-on, my body lotion, my everything. Jiggy, you have a cosmetic bag. You have a cosmetic bag. This person I've been friends with for more than 10 years. Remember, I found this person when I was 14 years. 14 years. Now, suddenly, she has a cosmetic bag. Okay, I was like, you know what? I'm going to be this Delulu that she think I am. Because that girl, she studied me. All these years, she was studying me. She was studying my ignorance. She was studying how Delulu I am. So I was like, okay, you know what? What I need to do right now is I need to continue. I need to convince her, Guti, I am ignorant as she thinks I am right now. I took this bag because it was on the top of a toilet seats. I took this bag, I put it on top of a washing machine, I peed, and then I asked her, "Hi, uzolala nini chomi?" She's like, "No, I'm coming." And then I was like, "Hey, okay, nyolala mina." I didn't even look at that bag. I didn't even want to look. I was like, I will be ignorant because she thinks I'm ignorant. Let me continue to play the ignorant part. I continued. I played uba ignorant wami. I guess son hambing yolala. And then we slept. And then we woke up in the morning. When we wake up, she's like, "Hey, Chomi, you know what? I'm going to see this guy. I'm coming back. Kota. I'm like, okay, Chomi, it's fine. Man, I'll just be in the house. I'll cook." Sharp. I waited. I made sure Guti she left. After she left, I went to that bathroom. I went to go and look for that bag to find out Guti what is in that bag. The moment I got to a bathroom, I looked for the bag. I searched, I moved things around. I found the bag. When I found this bag, it was this big, you guys. The bag was this big. Found this bag. Mangfita, there is no substance engekho lapha. My underwear is wrapped. Iboshiwe ke san. Boshiwe underwear yami with that same substance. Ephuma ngaphansi. There was more than 50 items in that bag. More than 50 items in that bag. When I saw that, I was shocked. That was a shock of my life. Shock of my life. I called my aunt because my mom is no longer on my side. Me and my mom were two different people right now. Called my aunt. My aunt came. My aunt magafiga, aunt wamafiga, abugis kwama. My aunt collapsed. Wa faint. I'm like, ayike, cause phela she will come back. Magafika lo uzobona ukuthi kade sibhize entweni zakhe. Who knows? Maybe she has something more strong. Cause I'm already losing my medulla. What if afaka something strong again namhlanje ukuthi ngingavuki ke nanokuvuka because lo muntu uzama ukuqeda ngami. Uzama ukuqeda ngami lo muntu. Okay, tried waking up my aunt, my ayisi, amanzi abandayo. She woke up. When she woke up, packed everything. Packed all my clothes. I packed all my clothes. Went back to Pretoria. Went with my aunt. And then we had to find someone, like traditional someone. I must figure out traditionally. Okay, she managed to get me stuff to clean, to cleanse, all those things. After that, I started dreaming. Everything, every day, I'm seeing things and things. Trust me, the day I left that house, that was the day I last saw that girl. So that girl, the good side of it, she made me realize how spiritual I was. I didn't know how spiritual I was until she had to bewitch me in order for me to find out, oh, so I am gifted. Right, but after that, it took me a longest time, you guys, for me to even realize spiritual because I had to cleanse for more than 2 years to actually connect with my ancestors. After getting connected with my ancestors, that's when I started seeing them, communicating with them. At first it was overwhelming because I've never seen such thing. I didn't know there was such thing. I didn't know there was such thing as the underground gang. I didn't know the stuff that they do. And guys, it's not nice being spiritual because one day you are happy, one day you are not. One day you are happy, one day uchola no muntu, you are dreaming, you are finding out stuff. It's not good, guys. Okay, I'm sorry to say it's not good, but being spiritual is the most difficult thing in the world. It's the most difficult thing in the world because you are not yourself. And every time people blame you for your moods, whereby your moods are not your moods. Sometimes abogogo bangenile ke manje, I don't want to talk, I don't want to laugh, I just want to be alone. So if you are around me, you're not going to understand that. When you are, like, people don't understand. But the good side of this whole story I'm telling you guys is the fact that that's how I found out I was spiritual. That's how I found out, by having to cleanse after I was bewitched. I cleansed. So now, the way I'm so gifted, even if I'm chilling with people abayenzi cults, I don't chill with people who do cults. But the moment I stand, or let's say because I do club hosting, I do all those things, let's say I'm in a club, the moment I sit in a table where someone on that table is doing something, I already know. My body tells me, guys, don't ever ignore the inner voice. The inner voice is corner. Don't ever say, I don't have an inner voice. Don't say you don't have an inner voice. Don't say my instincts work. There is no such thing. There is no such thing unless you are dirty. So what I want to tell you guys is that I want to advise a lot of women, guys, cleansing is important. Cleansing is important. But first, look around you. Guys, abangani, they can do you dirty. Friends are your frenemies. It's rare to find umgani, especially these friendships whereby you are friends with someone for 5 years, 10 years, 9 years. Those people, most of those people, they don't have good intentions. Those people. It's rare to find abangani whereby someone is friends with you for 10 years, for 11 years, and the next thing you guys are happy. No. There is no such thing. You could see someone is bewitching you and they don't know you. It's always someone someone who knows you, someone. So always mind what you say around people close to you. Don't ever overshare. Don't overshare izinto ozenzayo. Don't overshare things before they start happening. Don't talk too much. I hope you guys are, like, after listening to this whole story, you understand. You could see my mistake was this. This was my biggest mistake. I was ngangila. I talk. Every time in any small thing that is happening in my life, show me all the damn time. You understand? So always watch what you say around your friends. Never overshare. Abangani bakho, let it be people you're gonna tell izinto bangabe sezenzakalile. Don't tell your friends about your plans. Don't tell your friends about things you want to do. Tell them maseyenzek, because as much as she can smile, you will never know what she's thinking. Number 2, cleansing is very important, because cleansing igwenza ube closer to your ancestors. Even if you are not spiritually gifted, guys, there is no one ongenalidlos. Akekho umuntu ongenasisidalo. But the reason why you don't dream, the reason why you don't feel, the reason why you don't have an inner voice is because you are not clean enough to connect with your people. You are not clean enough to connect. So I was dirty to a point whereby bengaboni zonke lezo zinto. But look at how my ancestors decided to show up close to whereby I was almost ngacishe ngafa. But my ancestors were like, no, my child, no. They came through for me. And the moment I started cleansing, guys, it doesn't mean you have to use umuti. Cleansing doesn't mean you have to use, yes, there are times where you will have to use umuti, only if you have been done something by someone. Angeke uzusuke uyosebenzisa umuthi whereby someone you've never experienced anything. So if sake bakwenza izinto before or nani, that is when you can start using umuti to cleanse. And mind you, you're not cleansing because you want abafana. You're not cleansing for all of those things. You are cleansing to connect with your ancestors, so your ancestors can be able to protect you in situations like that. We like going out. We like doing so and so and so. Uzozwa noma usunabantu abarongi in your circle because idalwa zakho ihamba nawe. But you're not gonna feel all of that if you are not clean enough. there's a full moon cleansing, which is so important. I do a full moon almost every month. Google what is a full moon. Google how the cleansing goes, yeah, full moon, which is like salt and water. Even white people do that cleansing. Even white people do it cleansing, yeah, full moon. When the full moon is about to come out, you need to make sure that you prepare yourself emotionally, spiritually, physically. Don't have sex. If you know what going out might disturb you, because you can't be angry, because it's all about manifesting. Leo cleansing, it goes with you having to manifest. But before you manifest, you need to make sure you are in the right space spiritually. You understand? Moya wako mele ube clean. Mele wazi ukuthi you are in the right headspace for you to even start cleansing, for you to even start manifesting, right? With the day of the full moon, then you cleanse with salt water, rough salt, warm water. You can just go inside lawo manzi wafake pavini, sit in there, write down. It's so important, guys. Writing things down is so important. Ubhale yonke into oyifunayo. Yonke into oyifunayo ukuthi yenzeke in the next month, in the next 2 months. Manifesting is very important because those are your plans for the next month, for the next 2 months, for the next 3 months. That means you are planning ahead, and the universe is always listening. But however, you can't do that when you are dirty. You can't do that when you are dirty. It's the same as having to sleep with different people. Sleeping with different people can get you dirty. When you think you're sleeping with clean people, whereby you're sleeping with dirty people and you don't cleanse after. You're sleeping with one person, but that one person you are sleeping with is busy sleeping with so many people. Uhamba ulanda imoya yabantu ubuya uzoyifaka kuwena. Mawuyifaka kuwena, then you ask yourself, why ngingaqashwa mina emsebenzini? Why mina ngihlezi nginalento? Why mina? Because of all the little things that you keep on ignoring. It's all of those things that you keep on ignoring. Stop being ignorant. Listen to yourself. Listen to your body. Because even wrong, there is no way which you can be sitting with someone who's doing cult and your body doesn't react unless you are dirty. There is no way. The moment I sit with people abangekho writing, ngiyaqala ngiyashiselwa, ngiyaqala ngiyancinzelwa, ngiyaqala ngiyagula, I even stop drinking. Kusho utshwala busuke ngasangeni, ngiphathwa ikhanda kuba ngathi kuzoqhuma igazi emakhaleni same time. Then I know ukuthi no, khona into wrong la. Ikhona into wrong lana. And that doesn't mean you have to run away. That doesn't mean ukuthi kumele uphume uhambe. Because remember, the devil always go for the weak ones. The devil always follows the ones that are scared. Prayer always helps. Prayer will always help you. Kuzo zonke indawo. Mina, I can be somewhere where I'm like, yes, lana kukho right, but once I pray, I will pray, then I feel more stronger. Then I'm like, okay, yazin, it's fine. Ngithandazile ngeke azangithola. But the moment you start feeling scared, or uthola ukuthi laba bangazi, because there's people who don't know. Nkosi yami, phuza ingane zabantu ziyabhizi ziyaphuza lapha kanti inhlanhla zabo ziyahamba, akazi yena ukuthi wenzani lapha. Akazi ukuthi wenzani. Akazi ukuthi wenzani yena uyitshela ukuthi nje champagne, this, that. Guys, be very careful. Be very careful. Cleanse, guys. Cleansing is very important so you can connect with your ancestors, so you can know things you should do, things you shouldn't do, places you should go and places you shouldn't go. Never ignore red flags. Another thing, whenever we enter a new relationship or new friendships, even nalaba or naba bangan, never ignore red flags from your friends. People have ways of saying exactly who they are, but we always ignore those things. Uthola ukuthi umuntu uyashaya edlalela ukuthi hey, yazi mina ekhaya uma ngangifika mina ngitshontshe isikhwameni samana ngimtshontshela u100 hey, this other day uma wayibeka imali ngantshontshe. Yabona, the fact that you are saying those things, that means that is your personality, that is you. If you know how to steal for your own mom, who am I? Also, umngani wakho will tell you a story like, ngamthathela boyfriend yakhe lona nani. Lo ngimjwayela kabi ngizomthathela boyfriend yakhe, and you are still chilling with someone like that. Wazingani ukuthi that person won't come back and take your boyfriend as well. People always say who they are. If you're not ignorant, you will know. So Mina, I've grown to see red flags of people the very first time I listen to my inner voice. I trust my instincts because they are never wrong. Mina, I can decide to stay and not go. Guys, Candace, what's going on? I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. Nothing is wrong. I don't want to go because my instincts are telling me, do not go there. Do not go there. I don't ignore anything. Those little signs I don't ignore. So that is my story time for today, you guys. If there's anything more that you would like to know, because it doesn't end here. There is still more story time, but we can chat, comment section, tell me more about your experience. I'll tell you more because it's a long story, guys. I couldn't tell you the whole story because if I can start telling you the whole story, we'll spend the rest of the day to so I had to make sure I cut the story. I tell you the important parts of the story and how I discovered I was spiritual, and also how it can also help you guys protect yourself from certain things. If you do have any questions furthermore, ask me. I'm willing to answer you. There's anything that you would like to know that you feel like it wasn't part of story time, let's say it's still okay, I'm still gonna answer you in the comment section. So that is all for me today, guys. I will see you on episode 4.